Hello and welcome to Jacqueline's episode of how to lift some CoCoLa cases. So right here you see this really big case. There's about like a lot of CoCoLas in here. It's like probably 100 or 500 pounds. And I'm going to show you how to pick it up without hurting yourself. So you want to think about, like, I know like repetitive, you're probably like, bending over to do stuff, but as mindful as you can be about your body, and the more correctly you do it, I don't know if that's grammarly correct, but the more you do it in a correct position, the more your body's going to remember that, which is good. So you always want to think about, keeping your feet hip-width apart. I think that is a good rule of thumb because it helps you distribute your body weight very equally. And then whenever you're squatting, you always want to think about putting the weight down in your heels. So literally like you're going to sit on the shitter, or just sit down. A lot of times what people tend to do is they go, that's not good because your knee's going over your toes and putting a lot of stress in your knees, especially for you since you tore them. So when you go, I'm going to lift my 500-pound box, my hips naturally go, or my feet naturally go hip width apart. I sit back like I'm going to the bathroom, keep my chest up, and I pick that freaking soda up, and then I put it back down. Now, when you're you're trying to get the job done fast, that's probably when you're hurting yourself, because even when I'm like washing the dishes, I'll be like, my back hurts, and it's just because I'm not being mindful and I'm not engaging the core muscles. So a lot of it too is making sure that you're actually engaging your muscles and allowing them to work how they're supposed to work. Sometimes we overcompensate, like for my example in washing the dishes, I'll just like hang out here or I'll hang out here rather than standing up like a human and washing the dishes in like a slow manner. I'm just like, and everything hurts. So I'm going on a ramble and a rant, but you always want to think about drawing the core in, belly button to spine. Or another example is think of your rib cage, the 2 points of your rib cage. Think about trying to make them kiss. So you're like hugging in. So try to throughout your day remind yourself to engage your core, to hug everything in. Because even like walking, like I'm not engaging my core right now. And like example, Alec, he's like really strong, right? He looks really strong and got those muscles. For the strength of his overall body, his core is the weakest thing, and he has a lot of lower back pain. And it's because when he's standing, he just stands like this. He's putting all this pressure back on his back. And you're probably doing the same thing. Most people do that. So be mindful, like when you're standing in line for a grocery store, suck it in. Suck it in, okay? Let's go over it again. So you're going to bend with your heels, and you're going to pick up. Something people do wrong, they're like, oh. No, we're not doing no bend and snap. We're coming down with the heels, we're picking it up, we're pressing up through our heels. And if you want an extra booty workout, come up, squeeze your butt together, and then you're getting a little butt workout. How about that? Okay, is that hopeful? I don't know. Just don't bend over like an idiot like this, because that ain't good and you're putting it all on your hamstrings. Squat and stand up. Wow, this CoCoLa sure is heavy. I wish there really was CoCoLa in here so I could drink it. Okay, that's really all I got for you. I could keep talking because I like talking. Talking's fun. I'm trying to think of anything else I could tell you. Yeah, you just want to be mindful of like what hurts you. And I know for me, like I said, washing the dishes or just like cleaning up, I'm running around because I always like to do things as fast as possible. I'm running around the house and I don't even know, and next thing I'm like, oh my Lord. So yeah, hope that helps. Think about weight in the heels, chest up. Even if you keep your weight in your heels and you bend down and you're doing this, that's not necessarily good. And I know sometimes if it's a really heavy case, you might have to bring your chest down, and that's okay, but try to stick your butt out. Try not to do this. Your heels might not come up, but try not to like extend and do this. Try to pick it up from your legs, your leg power. Wow, 4 minutes. I gotta go teach yoga. Damn.